The Detroit Lions sporting landscape is currently shrouded in uncertainty and challenges, mainly due to a series of injuries that have deeply affected the team's roster. Additionally, behind-the-scenes changes, led by the enthusiastic Dan Campbell and strategist Brad Holmes, are keeping fans and observers on the lookout for recent moves. Recently, news emerged of a strategic signing and the possibility of more players arriving to face the absences of injured players. However, the question on many people's minds is how the team will deal with these absences and who will step into key positions. In this context, we will examine the possible replacement choices for injured player David Montgomery and how this will impact the Lions' ground game. Additionally, we will explore the opportunities that new talents like Zovan Knight and Jay Gibbs have to step up and play a key role on the team. This analysis will also cover the imminent changes to the squad, with injuries affecting the availability of key players, leaving 2 places open and the expectation of new reinforcements. Therefore, this is the time for passionate fans to share their opinions on how the Detroit Lions should face these challenges and who should lead the team in the absence of injured players. The Detroit Lions team is currently facing a challenging period due to a series of injuries that have affected its players. Plus, the latest behind-the-scenes twist is notable, involving the exciting figures of Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, who are keeping an eye on the latest news. In the last few hours, a strategic signing was announced by the Lions, and there is a possibility that other players will arrive soon to fill the gaps left by absences caused by injuries. While it's intriguing to speculate about who might fill the void left by injured players, it's important to remember to support the team. Before we explore this issue further, make sure you've left a like if you trust Brad Holmes' ability to continue doing great work. It's important to note that Zovan Knight, who was on the practice squad, took a huge step forward by being included on the 53-man roster. The unexpected change in the squad is directly related to the injury that our beloved David Montgomery suffered during the game against the Seattle Seahawks coach last Sunday. Dan Campbell did not rule out the possibility of having Montgomery in the next match against the Atlanta Falcons, but the player himself hinted that his recovery could last for several weeks. This makes Van Knight an ideal choice to replace Montgomery. Knight has a running style that can be compared to Montgomery, characterized by his aggression and ability to force defenders into mistakes due to his physical strength. Last year, while playing for the Jets, Knight impressively forced 29 missed tackles in just 7 games from Week 12 to Week 18. However, the question remains whether Knight will take Montgomery's place or whether Craig Reynolds will have the opportunity to step up as the leading rusher. Let's not forget first-round rookie Jay Gibbs, who will certainly have a significant role to play. The Lions have used Gibbs versatilely thus far, not just in the ground game but also as a weapon in other situations. Head coach Dan Campbell shared his thoughts, emphasizing that the ground game will likely be run by committee if Montgomery is unable to play, providing more opportunities for Gibbs to showcase his potential. Furthermore, the surprises don't stop there, as C.J. Gardner-Johnson and James Houston will likely be absent due to injuries. With 2 open spots on the roster, they are expected to be filled soon. Now is the time for passionate fans to share their opinions on who Montgomery's top replacement option should be. Leave your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for the most exciting Detroit Lions news. In conclusion, as the Detroit Lions face these challenges and uncertainties, your passion and support are more important than ever. We want to hear your thoughts on the replacement picks and how you think the team should handle these changes. Share your comments below and don't forget to like if you enjoyed this content and subscribe to the channel to continue receiving the most exciting news about the Detroit Lions. Your support is crucial as we face these challenging times together. Let's cheer and follow the fate of the Lions closely.